Hello, good evening. Welcome to this evening's edition of GCBC. Joining us as usual is the Waitrix. Hello, Waitrix. I left the music on. Sorry, always forget to do that. And joining us from Denmark, and he's currently getting thoroughly spanked at the hands of Waldorf, is Ekawar.
Hello.
3-0, isn't it, Ekawar, at the moment? Your match.
Yes.
Let's bring up confirmation of that. There it is, 3-0. There it is.
That's what I lost with yesterday.
4-0 in a minute.
4-0 in a minute. There it is, 3-0. Look at that. Look at the state of that. Good evening, Bushranger. Nice of you to join us. Also in the channel, playing his game right at the moment, is my co-commissioner, Mr. Thyrus. How are you, sir? He's left.
Stuck on mute.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry, still says mute. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just here to listen. Really.
I'm sure you'll pitch in as usual.
I will probably try my best. But yes. Just there'll be a Facebook post going up tonight. A few things coming up at this time of the year, the tabletop and end of season stuff. So,
yeah, it's all exciting stuff. Your divisional admins should have put your reroll threads up, and if you haven't, divisional admins, why not? Also, those red suits don't come free. Sign up now if you want another season of them.
So they're going to start charging.
Yeah. In fact, we're actually thinking about buying some big, large rubber pink suits to make it real, and then if you're a big guy, you get to wear them at the TT. Can you imagine Waitrix wearing one of those? Oh, you've never met Waitrix, have you, Thyrus?
Well, no, as we are your bedfellow, only one of us at a time is okay.
I know. I feel like you need to meet. Have you booked your flights yet, Waitrix?
Nope.
Every week. You know, it's not that far away now.
Yeah, I know.
I just need to turn you up a little bit, Waitrix. Say something.
Victoria, it's always the same distance.
Is this better?
Yeah, no, it was me. I adjusted your settings, so.
Yeah, I didn't have the mic all the way forwards either.
That's fine. We've got you. We've got you. Red straitjackets, Bushranger. I don't know, Bushranger. Maybe you should try one. Right. So, what match shall we cover? Because we certainly don't want to cover the Festa Spike Comets versus. Hagrim's Head Splits. 4-0 now. Well played, Ekawar. It's going well.
Nuffle is a cunt.
Well, this is a family show. I apologise. I apologise.
Sorry, everybody. That's the sponsors gone. Sponsors are gone now.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Is this a family
Second
show?
thrown rocket, second injured player.
How long have I been on the show? I have never heard of this.
No, that's true. Actually, what is it you describe Anton's Minotaur as?
Prick turd.
Yeah, Prickturg. He's
Fucking disgusting.
Oh, we've never had the C-bomb dropped on air though. Oh, good evening, Frankfurter. Frankfurter turned up just for the C-bomb there, Echo. Well, good evening, Frankfurter. I'm just gonna have a little sip of cherry Pepsi Max or Pepsi Max cherry.
I think I'm gonna have another beer.
Is that the first product placement?
Yeah, Pepsi Max, everyone.
That's
Pepsi Cherry Max.
right there.
There it is. It's delicious. Free advertising, Pepsi. Sign me up. Right, so...
Hi, Tector. Hi, Farron.
Good evening, Tector. Yeah, thank you, Waitrix. So we've got these matches... Oh, come on then. Show us the slothing screen. There she is. This is my daughter, Amelia. Get out. She's an avid Wood Elf player, unbelievably. Disgusting.
Let's hope she wasn't listening the last time Echo was.
Well, it's alright, that's why I wear the headphones with these kind of reprobates. Good evening, Loki Star. Right, so back to the Blood Bowl, because we actually haven't covered any man. And Mucky Ann have gone 1-0 up against the Wrecking Crew. We covered Mucky Ann last week, didn't we, in the show? Right, so what game do we fancy tonight? We could watch. Bulldog's always moaning that he never gets shown on the show, so maybe we could have Bulldog versus Thyrus. That'd be quite entertaining. What's that? That's Norse versus Dark Elves, isn't it, Thyrus?
It is indeed turn 2. So one of his players. That's about all that's happening. About to go for a 1-dice blitz on Wilhelm Cheney as well. You know, for lols.
That sounds exciting. We do have just come live on air the Nagarite Shadow Reavers versus Paul Bereza. That is the team that is currently unbeaten this season at the top of Prem East. So if we want to see Dark Elves played well, we could go to that game. If we want to see Thyrus play Dark Elves, we could go to the other one.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Wow. Instead of had 2 admin losses this season, 4th place off the bottom isn't too bad.
Oh, excuse me.
I think I'm dead last this season.
Good evening, Master of the Horde. I heard you had a very, very good tournament this weekend at the Games Workshop TT in Nottingham, which, by the way, Charlie Banks actually won, so the quality of opposition couldn't have been that good.
Apparently your daughter was playing and all her friends.
Yeah. Well, the initial reaction to Charlie Banks won all of his games, one of the questions that Schaefer asked was, did you play Big Ash every round?
Shots fired from Schaefer.
I know. But yeah, I heard that Master of the Horde did very well as well. Where did you finish, Master of the Horde? 3rd, was it? I think. Yeah, finished 3rd. Yeah. So well done, Horde Master. And the only loss was to Charlie Banks. So there you go. You're letting us down if Charlie Banks won.
Oh no, Bulldog! Bulldog went for a 6+ dodge. That's got to be a misclick. Start the turn. Bold.
Well done, Master of the Horde. Very well done. Charlie Banks, I also know, played. What's his name from Rebel? I can't remember now. Earlier in the tournament as well. Obviously won that one as well. So we won the lot. Right. So let's get some Blood Bowl live on the screen because we've actually not covered anything yet. Do we want to watch the number 1 team in the UKBBL at the moment, the Nagarive Shadow Reavers? That's Fant Fox's team against Paul Bereza. Paul Bereza is coached by Yorbat, I think, off the top of my head. Yeah, Yorbat. Or do we want to watch Thyrus, Co-Commissioner Thyrus versus Bulldog in... Which division are you in? Altdorf West? Or Middenheim West? Middenheim West, isn't it? It's Middenheim West. So, Echo, which one do you want to cover when you've finished out of your third of a game? Sorry, say that again? You were breaking up there, I'm afraid. We're just getting some kind of robot playing for Ekawar now.
It's Share, isn't it?
Oh, Waitrix has come back in. Waitrix? Hello, Waitrix. We've lost everyone. Thyrus, we're going to end up having to let you choose what we're covering tonight.
Oh, this is terrible. No, they'll be back. They'll be back.
He said Thyrus's match. No, he didn't. Boo to Thyrus. Let's see the Shadow Reavers. Come on, Commissioner. Oh, I do hate his job.
Just had to disconnect and reconnect Discord.
We are back. They're back. So we're going with Thyrus's match, Ekawai, yeah?
Yeah.
In the hope that we can all be losers this week. Right, okay. So we've had a 6+ dodge from Bulldog, as you've heard it here. We'll also be bringing you around the league results as they come in this evening. Bring up to speed. Let's have a look at today's results that have come in so far.
Better now, aren't I?
No pressure.
Look at yesterday.
Look at yesterday's results. Okay, so you want yesterday and today's results. So let's quickly just nip through the Sunday matches. So we're Altdorf West, just to bring up to speed. Let's get this lined up. Okay, so Altdorf, Norse do have the ball. Cheney is there. Any early injuries? No, all fairly straightforward.
So he's down to 10.
We'll keep an eye on this at the moment. But, right, so the results from yesterday. Altdorf West, the first match of the day was played at 10 past midnight, or 10 past 10 at night, between Bane 182, Avalon Arrows. That's a High Elf team, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And it was a mirror match against the Highest of Elves, which is coached by co-commentator Waitrix. And it went well for you, Waitrix, no?
Yeah, definitely.
Avalon Arrows managed to induce Soren Hightower because you gave them 760 and a wizard and the rest. That's still
he did have 2 loners.
2 loners. Soren
did have 1660.
Okay. So Soren Hightower's what's he? He's 200
something.
250?
Yeah, 200 and something, 240 or 220 or something.
He's a good thrower, isn't he, Soren Hightower? I do like him. But it didn't go so well for you. You only had the ball for 6% of the match.
Yeah, I only had 1 reroll in the first half.
Oh, did he take a chef as well?
Yeah. And he stole all 3 rerolls in the second half.
She had 1 reroll with High Elf, so that went well then.
Yeah, one reroll in the first half,
Filthy foul on the Yeti there.
And he stole all.
Oh, he's off though.
He's getting
Oh,
excited.
Charlie, bravo.
Luckily, I got two rerolls from kickoff results in the second half. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any rerolls.
It can't be that lucky, Waitrix. You lost 3-0.
It wasn't that lucky. They got spent fast. I kept rolling ones and skulls. And,
We don't talk about dice here, do we?
Well, we do.
Oh no.
Every week you do.
Well, how's your season going, Gav?
I won a game.
Better than last then.
Good evening, Jelliel. Good evening, Super Duper Noob. No, we're not watching the two undefeated conference coaches going head to head as much as we'd like to. I don't actually have the names. This is no offence to our conference coaches, but I print out the entry list at the start of the season for the GCBC stuff. I don't add to it as the season goes on with the conference coaches, so I don't have you on your list, which makes it difficult to cover the matches. So, because I don't know who coaches them and which division it is, we like to be on top of these things. So, right. So. Back to the weekend's fixtures. So it wasn't the best game. You did skill up JJ, your catcher, though, didn't you?
Yeah, because he got the MVP.
What did you give him?
He got dodge.
You got dodge, okay. And then
on the first block of the game, he killed my my tackle mighty blow blitzer.
Oh, you didn't kill him.
But I did that for him, so he just ended up as an MNG instead.
Yeah, he does sound like Cher, doesn't he? Waitrix, you sound like Cher tonight for some reason.
It's the connection to Discord.
No worries, we can just about make out what you're saying. It just sounds like you're singing Cher. Right, so then last night, Laurel on Forest West, Duddy lost to Axler. Duddy's Necro lost 3-1 to Axler's Dark Elves. Dark Elves are very popular this season. 3 skill ups for Axler's Dark Elves, 2 for Duddy, a Ghoul and a White skilled up. No injuries of note there, except for, oh dear, this is very sad, a Werewolf losing strength. Well, that and no regen, so that's a shame. From Midnight West, which is actually the division that this match that we're watching tonight is from, Elphix Midnight Howlers versus the Keepers of Khorne. It finished 2-1 to the Midnight Howlers. Neon Omega's Keepers of Khorne were defeated. Couple of skills up, a werewolf skilled up, a rookie werewolf skilled up, which is nice. A 212 star player point Ghoul, that's ridiculous. A zombie skilled up, Dirty Puzzle the second. And we've got a dead beastman with block and guard. It's a shame that's for Neon Omega's team. And nothing else of huge note there. Garmogles, the rookie beastman, also got a skill. Laurel on Forest West, Magrathia Marauders versus Lamort D'Arthur. That's Farin versus Forza. 1-0 to Farin that game. 3 skill ups for Farin's Orcs there. Very nice. Puts them in 5th place this season. The Bretonian team, sadly, coached by Forza, are 11th, 1-1 and 6. From Middenheim East, that's my division. A very pleasing result if you're trying to fight relegation. And by the way, I'm not in the relegation zone anymore. Thank you, Valony. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for keeping on losing. Free Range Vegan Hippies 2, that's Glasshammer's team, versus Huey's Cheltonian Caesars. That finished 2-2. Just having a look, we've got a Blitzer skilling up for Hugh. Mighty Blow Guard, he's got a new skill to come along. That was the only skill up for Hugh. No action from Glasshammer's Wood Elves, although missed next game on a lineman. Moving to today's results, we've had a few games in the UKBBL already this evening, so we'll cover those now. Don't worry, Waitrix, if Discord is playing So between the co-commentators, they've lost 7-0 this week. That's very true, actually. It's very true. I've not played this week, so I'm not helping out the aggregate. So, Thyrus, you need to win this 7-0 to make it equal. Right, back to these results. So, Howling Hills...
Double skulls into double skulls.
Quad skulls, big. At least it wasn't an injury. So this evening, Howling Hills West, Valentin's Dynasty Stompers versus JJ Cash's Sorcerer's Apprentice, finished 1-1. No skill ups for either team, and no injuries. The humans are now, bizarrely, they've won one, lost one, and drawn everything else. So 1-6-1 for the Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's JJ Cash's team. The Nasty Stompers are 2-5-1. Blimey, there's a lot of draws in that division. Minheim East this evening. Heavenly Golden Mounting. This was earlier on today. Beat First Bit, and that's the Vampire team, 2-0. So that's Geiger beaten by Heavenly Golden Mountain. A couple of skills up. A Chaos Dwarf blocker gets his first skill, and another Chaos Dwarf blocker who already has Claw skills up second time. I wonder what he's going to take. Geiger lost 2 thralls to death and a thrall to decrease armour. So not a great match for Geiger there. Am I going to be able to stay up through the fact that everybody else in my division keeps losing? That would be interesting again. So I am back in the relegation zone now. I've got Landian tomorrow, so Watrix has left the room. Where's Watrix gone? He's
Gone up there. I have to say though, I had some issues with the Discord voice connection a minute ago. So
Yeah, I was trying to get the...
We can hear you beautifully now.
Yeah.
Not the only one having trouble.
It's okay. I think we're okay. I'm just going to turn you up a little bit, Echo. So softly spoken for an angry Viking.
Because I had to turn everything down.
That's okay. I can turn you up, so that's fine. Agi up for the move 7 Orc Blitzer. Can I buy him, Farin? I want to buy him. Right, so that's First Bitten. Then Howling Hills West, Righties Young at Bones Mark II played Puppies Blood Bowl Treemonology. Finished 2-1 to the Wood Elves. Although their star catcher is missing its game and their other star catcher is missing its game, but no serious injuries. Nothing of note for the undead. One mummy did skill up, an 80 star player point mummy with guard, block, stand firm and grab has now skilled up again. That's quite nice. Natural 1 turnip, Wood Elf catcher, has also skilled up to add to his block skill. Then at 3 o'clock this afternoon, RS Vordica played Leopardy. Good old Leopardy. The Lords of Stomp, that's RS Vordica's Bretonian team, who are top of the league, 6-1-1 this season, managed to win that one, squeaked it 1-0. Leopardy is currently in 8th, 2-1-5 on the season. No skill ups for either team there and no injuries. It seems like a thoroughly entertaining game. From Hornets Hills East, Daniel 181, the Baddest Bashers. They're doing very well this season. They're 7th. I think they're still in the FA Cup. That's why I think they're doing well this season, because that stat line doesn't sound very good. But I think they're still in the Cup, in the quarters of the Cup. They were playing Phoenix Foundation, which is Tromston's team. It finished 1-1. No skill ups for either team. We do have a skink with missing its game. Then 8:13 this evening, Ben's Wrath of the Tyrant played a team called Malice. That's Mailer's Skaven team. Finished 1-1. The Nurgle, and I think Mailer will be happy with that result. Mailer, of note, did knock Cornite out of the FA Cup, so Mailer is still in the FA Cup as well. The Nurgle team there skilled up 2 Pestigors. That's very nice for that Nurgle team. Unfortunately for a team called Malice, in advance of his FA Cup match, he lost a Skaven blitzer to death, Skaven thrower to death, and another Skaven thrower is missing its game. So if you've got Mailer in the FA Cup, well done. Altdorf East, results now, we're getting close to the results that are coming in the
You've got to
season.
be kidding me.
Another skull.
I had to re-roll the Dauntless because I rolled a 2-1, and then I get a skull for the hit.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still got 9 players on the pitch, and we've got 1, 2, 10 elves. So nothing's happened really since that foul.
I should have 10 players as well.
No, he's got 9, you've got 10.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Ooh, 2 into 1, that was bold.
He's got the block protection though, hasn't he? Cheney's wrestle is terrible.
Yeah, I don't think Ben. I mean, he's great in a tabletop situation, though, isn't he? If you want to use him as a ball getter. Yeah, we're not allowed to comment on Thyrus's match.
Why not?
Well, we can after the event. The advice
Oh,
here is...
you guys can. I'm not watching the stream, so the guys can go through it if they want.
Yeah, oh, there we go. Farron reckons you should never re-roll the Dauntless. Save it for the block. Even if it's
He's absolutely right, and if I hadn't have been alt-tabbed and flipped back, I would have not panicked.
He was alt-tabbed.
That's not really true because I played the thing, but I wasn't sure. I don't disagree with that. I was very conflicted. If it had wrestle or something as well, I might have done it. But.
Mailer's team does look like it was brutalised, unfortunately. Altdorf East, result just in. South Coast Horned Frogs versus Teeley's Choir. Loki Star got a 1-1 draw there against Spuddy's Chaos team. And that was first versus third. A death for a Star Beastman though. Double edge increase, block, sure hands, 2-head is dead. That's going to hurt. Another Beastman now has a niggle. That's a rookie beast. Oh no, it's a Beastman with block and mighty blow. He's picked up a niggle. You're a brute, Loki Star. A brute, I say. Finished 1-1. Alt-term Forest East. Magyar Khan's Chaos Khans, who are unbeaten on the season. They're second in the league where they're 4-4-0. Got a draw with Ahura. So finished 1-1. The Skaven are 7th, 3-1-4. A couple of misnets games on gutter runners, unfortunately, for Ahura. One skill up for Magyar Khan's Beastman, and a gutter runner skilled up as well. And that brings us up to date with the results from the UKBBL. We'll keep an eye on those in the start of the season. Cheney is no Puggy Bacon Breath. Puggy Bacon Breath is a great star player, but he's not my favourite star player. I've got a couple of go-to star players who I tend to use a lot. In tournament play, I've only ever used 3 star players. I'm going to give you all a chance. No, that's not true. It's not true. I have used 5 star players in tabletop tournaments. Start naming them. There's challenge for the evening, guys. You know
Your favourite.
What do you know?
Any star player.
So what you
Your favourite's the Pogoer.
Yeah, Pogoer. So a Scraposaur head is one of them. So
must be the Dead Dark Elf as well, because he...
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. I did forget about him. Ithaca Benowin. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few clues. Okay, I like to throw the ball a lot with most races that I play. And I will tell you, I have used 1 secret weapon star player.
Soren Hightower must be.
So Soren Hightower, yes. Ithaca Benowin, yes. Ugroth Bolgrot I have used. That's the Orc star player Chainsaw. I used him at a team event actually. I've never used Zara Sebo. So Ithaca Benowin, Scrapper Sorehead, Ogroth, Soren Hightower. So you got 4. Never used Griff. God, I'm so bad with humans. So there are 2 others. Are there 2 others? Oh no! I've just thought of another one. God, this is a rubbish competition. I keep forgetting teams that I've played at tabletops.
Come on, bounce well, bounce well. Ooh!
Oh, you've got the ball. I'm gonna have to write this down so I can remember them all.
What? That I got the ball?
So who have we named? We've said Scrapper, Bolgrot,
Hightower.
Hightower, yeah, Benowin. Oh yeah, there is, yeah, Benowin. He's great as well. He's fantastic on a Khemri team. Heartily recommend him. Him and that player. 1, 2, 3. So it's 7 star players that I've used. So you've got Scrapper, you've got Ogroth Bolgrot, Hightower, Ithaca Benowin. There are 3 more. Name the 3 star players I've never used. That's it, Frank. There's only 3 others.
And you hadn't used Eldril?
No, I've never used Eldril Sidewinder. Difficult because I don't play Dark Elves. I don't play Wood Elves, don't play Elven Union. I only play High Elves. And if you're going to play High Elves, you want to get Soren Hightower in the team, if I think. Is Brick better than a Beast? Brickfarth and Grotty? Brickfarth depends on the team that you're playing against, Hector.
Well, you do get the 1-turn option.
Yeah, true. And he's agility 4. So Bulldog's lost the ball. He's probably whinging in WhatsApp. Let me see.
Yeah, Glart makes sense.
Glart's 1. Yeah, Glart I use an awful lot. There's 2 to go. I will. They're not my normal races. So you've covered all the star players I've used from my normal TT races. So that's Orcs, High Elves, and Skaven. You've managed to get Ithaca Benowin.
Yeah, no, because I faced him.
You did. That's true. In fact, did you play the Skaven admin team as well?
Yep.
So you played both those teams that had star players in them. So
I did.
the chainsaw one was Ogroth Bolgrot Bushranger. Has he just stood Wilhelm chaining up, by the way, Thyros? I missed that.
Yes.
Okay, so he's coming in.
Oh, I got the power.
The problem is, in this situation, I find that now that the Dark Elves have managed to get the ball on the floor, this lends itself to the Norse, to the Dark Elves. Once it's on the floor, it becomes more of a scam, especially in the range. In the range.
But he does have an Agi4.
He does, but it's turn 7 and he's currently got nobody in scoring.
Yeah.
What about the Mighty Zug? No, I've never used the Mighty Zug. I did play humans once at a tabletop tournament. I don't think I took any star players.
How did that go for you?
It's my worst tournament result ever. Although at that tournament,
Is that true? Because you've had some bad tournaments.
I think that was my worst one. That was the one I least enjoyed. But I did manage to beat Andy Daver though, and actually forced him to concede. So it wasn't all bad.
Oh, was that one?
Yeah. I think that was human.
So basically a win.
Yeah, I beat him 2-1.
Well, he officially can't score, can he?
No. Well, there's always chain pushes.
He could, but he could otherwise no.
Forgot to get the player in scoring range, did he? He's well out of scoring range, isn't it? It's not even that. It's not even close.
Well, no, Cheney's only 1 square away.
Oh, that way. Oh, yes. Yeah, Cheney's one. Okay. The crux of the match here, though. Let's keep an eye on this. Yeah, I know. I'm not disputing Zug is brilliant. Zug is great. You could even make
He's
an
not
argument.
as good as Griff though.
He's not, but he's cheaper. He's a lot cheaper than Griff. Jimbo likes to take a Griff.
And I had young Griff that time.
And Jimbo tends to have Griff, he tends to narrate his way through all of the games as though he's Griff, so refers to himself in the third person.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
He effectively Griff is his hero.
No, not Fez Glitch. One of them is very much in line with my play style. A brilliant passer. Brilliant is kind of a loose way to describe him. For the team that he plays with, he's a brilliant passer. The other one,
Went all everywhere. What the hell?
is it because of the guard?
No, it's just a strength 4 piece.
Oh, he's got 2 strength 4, isn't he? With Cheney. Yeah, it's Lewd Grip. Well done, Bushranger. Lewd Grip Whip Arm is one of them. Played Lewd Grip Whip Arm with a Chaos build that involved a Minotaur as well. That's still to date the highest finish for a Chaos team, with passing Chaos.
Oh my god!
You've rolled a skull.
Oh gee, well that's actually not terrible, but that really wasn't what the plan was. Oh, it's the sidestep.
And you didn't use Bomber, right?
No, the other one I don't think you'll get, so I'll tell you the other one's Race in a minute. Lewd Grip he is great, Bob, totally agree with that. He's actually better now as well, now that he has Dodge, since the change to his rules. And for the next TT, please note the change to Lewd Grip, because I don't think I put that in the rule set.
Oh, we're gonna get served.
Very cunningly, I don't know if people have noticed, Thyros has actually put a player in scoring position.
Graham. Well, actually, with a touchdown.
Well, there we go. Now,
there we go. He's got a chance to score.
He does now. Indeed.
Still would have picked the ball up.
And catch it in the rain. Although Wilhelm Cheney, it does have catch.
Has got catch. Yeah, I was going for it. We'll see.
Is it a lizard?
No,
yeah.
the race. No, God no. I hate lizards. Amazons is the race in question.
It'd be nice to see some skulls on the other side.
Does he have any throwers anywhere? The player that he's freed up is agility 2.
Well, he's got to blitz Avocat away. However, he's got sidestep.
Yeah, so has he got any tacklers anywhere? He doesn't really, does he?
No, his tackle piece died apparently.
Does he want to risk that then? The problem he's got, the problem that
If it doesn't work,
the situation you've got here is, should the Norse team blitz this kicker that's in scoring range and take...
see that was risky as well, because if he hadn't got the knockdown there, I would have sidestepped next to the guy who didn't catch the ball.
Yeah.
As it happened, he got lucky instant.
This is an all or nothing situation. The all play is to go for the Avocat.
Oh, he's got a blitz in the right direction, right? Which is nice.
Or do you attack Bjorn Ranalfsson throwing a block at Graham? No, he's going all or nothing. Oh, he didn't get the knockdown though. Doesn't work. He does have a second chance. Is he gonna? What's Thyros gonna do? Good evening, Robbo. On the show tonight, we have Ekoar and the Wade.
Yes! Oh, you swine! It's a gamble.
Bold gamble.
Oh,
He's picked it up. And a handoff. And he's caught it. And now it's 2 go for it. Into the end zone. Oh. Yeah, the viewers are asking, why did you jump on the ball to scatter it?
Because if it had gone my way, that was harder for him, and if it had landed on either of his other 2 players and they caught it, then it would have been all over.
Frank doesn't hold back here. I'm going to allow it. Frank says, ha ha ha, get beeped, Dark Elves.
Is it Roxana?
No.
No?
God, she's a Dark Elf and I hate her.
Yeah, but she can play for Amazon.
Oh, no, she can.
And she's Agi 5.
Yeah, no, it was very out of character for me, this pick. Very cheap star player. There you go, there's a clue. Mind you, it's Amazon, so there's plenty of girls that play for the Amazon team. You never put on the red light then. Not this time.
It's not birthday, is it?
We've already had a C-bomb tonight, so the comment was tame. That's very true, Frank. Very true. With Ekawar here dropping the C-bomb all around. Thank you, Ekawar, for lowering the tone of the show.
No, I just made it into the After Dark.
How did that match finish, by the way?
4-0.
Have you uploaded it yet?
Me?
We'll get a poll in a minute. Willow, there we go. Jelliel's on a roll tonight. Jelliel, you are absolutely correct. It was Willow.
But that doesn't make any sense.
No, it's very out of character for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, but you said that it had something to do with your playstyle.
No. This is the only one that doesn't.
Well, you didn't say that. You said it fits in with playstyle.
Oh, what, for all of them? I thought I changed that for this last one.
I thought you did for the last one. I thought you were.
So that's why I didn't even consider Willow.
Yeah, no, it was Willow. Willow is crap. I'm not going to lie, Loki Star. Most of what Gav uses is crap, so it fits. Nice, Jelliel. Nice for that. Thanks for that. Ithaca Benowing, quality. Scrapper Sawhead, quality. Soren Hightower, quality. Lewd Grip Whiparm is quality. Glass Smash.
Yeah, at least it's not a catcher without catch, right?
Well, that's true. That would be you. Glart Smash Rip Jr. He's superb. Right, so one turner coming up, is it, Tyrus?
I wouldn't go that far.
You see, where you went wrong, Cyrus, is when you commented that Cheney having wrestles rubbish. He was always going to come back to bite you in the backside at that point. The greatest problem for Gav this season is that he cannot easily tease Andy being on a break. Andy's doing very well with his child. I had a nice conversation with Mr. Davo yesterday. I said, how's fatherhood going? He told me it's horrible. It's alright, I've got Ekawar and Waitrix here to tease. I mean, between them they lost 7-0. Scandinavia 0, everybody else 7. Oh, we've got bribes.
God, I'm so going back.
You're going back to what?
North.
Do you miss them?
Yeah, after this season. That's gotta be it for me and Chorfs.
How long have you been playing Chorfs for?
3 seasons?
3 seasons?
Roughly?
Don't play Chorfs.
No, he's giving up on the Chorfs, I think is what he's saying. He's going back to Norse.
Actually, I'm gonna keep the Chorf team until I either get my ball killed or he actually managed to earn 13 star player points to get that he does.
Does that make him a legend, that would?
Yeah.
Nice.
Someone kill his bull.
Oh, trust me, they try.
I've got no idea what I'm doing.
Happened yet?
I always like to. I mean, just a little bit of information about Thyrus here. He really he's having. That doesn't work, does it?
No, it doesn't. Well, it did actually get it going right. I had actually solved the problem.
Oh yeah. We went to a team event and he was playing Wood Elves. What game was it? Game 4, when someone actually reminded you that Wood Elves had sprint.
Well, let's be clear. I was playing Pippi of the NAF, who was running the event.
Pippi of Team England.
And I was like, "Why are you bothering defending, mate? I can't score." And he's like, "Well, your catchers have got sprint." Have they? Just to be clear, still beating. So let's just,
Yeah. And you actually finished. Did you not finish 6th at that tournament? Out of like 100 odd.
I can't do this. I'm one square short. This. That was that easy.
Well, it wouldn't have been a cakewalk even if you got the extra...
It wouldn't, but it would have been nice to at least have done that bit.
It's depressing, isn't it? You've knocked him down on the first block. One more block. Never mind.
Eat that.
Yeah, just kill
How can you kill a player called Bjorn Bergson on a night that we've got two...
he's Apothecary. What's he got?
Missed next game. You kill a player...
player to do an Apothecary on.
The exact same roll I got on my Blitzer yesterday, by the way.
Garden Fen.
Dead Apo into MNG.
That's not dreadful though, is it? Followed up with a...
When it's one of your 3 tackle players, when you're playing against a high elf team, that only has 1 tackle player.
Is this not a bit sadomasochistic? You know, we're watching what are basically Blood Bowl Scandinavians getting beaten up whilst having Scandinavians on the show. It's a little bit brutal, I think.
But let's face it, all those Norsemen has to be Norwegian.
They're Norwegian, is that what it is? We're going to go with that.
Yeah, weaklings.
Should we pretend that they're not even Norwegian? Should we pretend they're somewhere like the Faroe Islanders or something like that?
Nah,
they can be Norwegian.
Okay.
Faroe Islands are technically a part of Denmark, so...
Iceland? How about Iceland? Does that work? Finland?
Nah, they're not drunk enough.
No, Finland technically part of Russia, isn't it? Let's not forget that.
Yeah, closer to Russia than the rest of Scandinavia, that's for sure.
Good news, the Yeti woke up. Clearly, Tyrus is tabbed out there. Otherwise, you would have seen that.
No, you once again, to be clear, you get to see it Friday.
Really? How's that work?
I don't know.
Don't you skip by the...
No, well, no, sorry, I suppose you can see before it says 0 stand-up, doesn't it? You can see the difference, but... no, I was trying to link the page that I will freely admit that in Chrome I had typed Blood Bowl 1 tournament and got the image up from before I set up for that last turn.
Oh dear.
I know roughly what it is. It's just remembering where to put the player, which is, as it happens, diagonally left of the player you're going to hit.
Well, it was a good attempt. However you did it.
It was actually, the irony being, is the way he set up made it easier for me to... You know how he made the box in the corner?
Yeah.
Of players? Well, actually, that was harder to do. If you'd have put them like... I ended up dodging 3, which was far easier to then play it back than... Yeah, it's weird. The way he set up, he needed his 3 players in the line.
Thanks, Noamsu. Noamsu says, depending on who we ask, everything is technically part of Russia. Jelliel, I can't remember, Jelliel. Which race are you bringing back next season? Remind me, I can't remember. It's not Nurgle, I know that. He's not playing dwarfs, is it? He's not. No, he won't be doing that.
If he wants to play dwarves, don't let him in.
Chorfs, of course. No, he's joking about Chorfs. He's playing Dark Elves. Dark Elves is fine. We can live with Dark Elves. As long as it's not Andy Davo with Dark Elves.
This is the wrong way round. The player who's got catch who should receive the ball after the pass of the kick-off is going to be the one trying to throw it.
What's the plan here, Thyrus? We can ask you what your plan is. Are you planning to try and score quickly?
Honestly, people, you think I have, and all I'm thinking now is, Jesus Christ, where am I going to put my players? There's nothing. We'll see what happens.
There's no plan.
There is no plan. There's never a plan.
Playing by instinct.
Well, that's why. But and this is obviously the stupid stuff. But ultimately, this is why I play high edge teams, because I want to be able to just look at the pitch and go, right, what am I going to do?
Roll
if
some
I have
dice.
to pre-plan stuff with dwarves and chaos and all that kind of stuff, no, it's not happening.
Well, if you're playing chaos, it's not where am I gonna go? It's who am I gonna hit?
Well, indeed. But then you set up, and I've always struggled with the best people with the killer pieces will be able to get the killer pieces out there, hit something, and back to safety. Normally, I end up hitting something, and then I'm stuck in the front of for everyone else to smack into. So.
Oh, look, he got an extra reroll as well.
He has. He's got the fame too. Did Bulldog use his bribe?
It's the whole game, though, isn't it?
No, yeah, I know, but Bulldog doesn't seem to have a bribe.
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay, just a graphical error. Yeah, so we generally, in answer, returning coaches there, guys. They don't necessarily have to go in the conferences. Depends if there's space. I'm sure there's going to be space. So
Come on. Yes! Level ups all around!
yeah, Jelliel, you're in the conferences, are you? We are going to get a couple more conferences going, aren't we? That is the plan. Conference East and Conference West. The reserve list is starting to grow again, so that's good. And we've got a number of coaches coming back by the looks of it next season. I know that Sminties should be returning. Former champion Sminties has found his way back to the UKBBL. Louis 88 is also back, which is very exciting. And Jelliel is back. Welcome back, Jelliel. Let's have a look at this reserve list. Lucas is back. He's currently playing in the conferences. Wobbert is back. Starstel should be coming back next season as well. The reserve list is up to 25 people at the moment, which is very nice and healthy for the UKBBL. Yeah, Jelliel, runner-up twice. His team got mullered last season, so he decided to come back. Took a season off, lick his wounds at the hands of Andy Davo. The whole league was rooting for Jelliel. Yeah, afraid so, Bob. Good coach is coming back when you're playing Pooh Elves. That's right. So Echo Art, your team's Hagrim's Head Splitters, aren't they? Applying their trade in Barron Hills West, and it's all about the balls. The ball centaurs. You could stave off relegation at this rate.
Depends on how the remaining matches go. At least 2 matches more have to be draws. Fine. He's safe. Relegation.
Now there's some interesting skill picks on these Bull Centaurs. Bob would be proud.
Yeah, he would.
I'm just gonna, for the benefit of the viewers who can't see this at the moment. So, Ekawa, who managed to lose 4-0 to Underworld tonight with Chorfs.
And won the first match season against Underworld 6-0.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
So he's got Bull Centaur number 1, or number 2 as it is. Break tackle, standard Bull Centaur skill. Mighty blow, I can live with that as well, and block. Then he's rolled 2 doubles. Now, viewers, don't look, don't take a peek. Don't take a peek. If you're in Ekawa's division, don't say. But to the rest of you, what 2 doubles do you think a sensible coach like Ekawa has taken on his Bull Centaur?
And Bob is disqualified. He's played against.
Yeah, Bob, you're not allowed to say if you've played against them. I bet you're proud of him though, Bob, with those skill choices. No, sorry, no M2. Dodge and sidestep sounds far too sensible. Dodge tentacles, Bushranger. Bull Centaurs can't take tentacles. Leap and extra sure feet. No, you can't do that either.
Extra sure feet.
Extra sure feet. Bob is proud of you, Ekawa. Catch! Loki Star's got catch. Okay, so you got 1 more skill to take.
What's wrong with Cat?
What?
On an agility 2 Bull
Some kind of
Centaur.
mutation you have.
Yeah, but everybody uses it. All the Chorf coaches use them as ball carriers. So why not have it get someone better to pick the ball up, and then he's got a decent chance of catching it? I mean, sure hands. I mean,
Sure hands is a better choice and not a double.
yeah, that's a very good choice. Actually.
Yeah, Loki Star, you actually guessed the second skill.
Who guessed it?
Loki Star.
Loki Star, diving, catch and catch. What combinations.
Wow.
So that does make the handoff option slightly more viable because he catches
That's
it
a
on.
lot of skills, though.
Actually, the
What did you
handoff
pick
option-
first? Diving catch?
The handoff option actually sucks on that guy, but a quick pass works. Otherwise, the diving catch doesn't work.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that bull in action.
So the other Bull Centaur, he's not finished. He's not finished yet. Okay, the other Bull Centaur, it's got block, and he was lucky enough to get an agility upgrade. So he's got block and an agility upgrade. He's got 2 more skills, one of which is a double. So on this other Bull Centaur, what skills do you think he took? Block. Jelly, I'd kill myself before picking those skills. So, an agility 3 Bull Centaur with block, 2 more skills, 1's a double. What has he picked? No, not sure hands and pass, Loki Star. No wrestle, no M2. Dodge and... What's SH?
Sure.
Sure hands, no. This is... Techie, you're not... Yeah, we're talking Ekawa's Chorfs. You're not allowed to say if you know. Don't answer if you know. No, we've talked about the one with diving catch. So the diving catch one we've covered. We're now covering his agility 3 block Bull Centaur. He has 2 more skills, one of which is the double. What 2 skills has Ekawa given his Bull Centaur? No, M2. Jump up would have been far too sensible. No. And it's not leap, by the way, just to clear that up. It's not leap. Yeah. There just are no words, I'm afraid, on this one, Ekawa. Dauntless, no. No, it's not.
You're being way too sensible, guys.
Think
outside the box.
Think Bob on an extreme
I'm
day.
going for a score here, people. I'm going for a score.
Yeah, there's 1 double and there's 1 general. No, not leader, not Hail Mary pass.
Come on. No, Andy, you clutter fucking... It's like a goal catching a ball. Yes.
No, not diving tackle, not pass, not diving catch. Right, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to put you out of your misery. The other bull centaur has...
I'm going to get slaughtered.
You are going to get slaughtered, Ekawar, but now people understand why you got 4-0.
You weren't
Pass
allowed
block.
to say. You weren't
Pass
allowed
block.
to say when you knew, right?
And nerves of steel.
Pass block with a bull centaur.
Pass block and nerves of steel.
I mean, if you're going to go pass block, that is the next skill to take.
It certainly is with the agility 3. You've got lots of reaction there, Ekawar. Jellial's even turned Christian. He said Jesus. Somebody take the coaching license off of Ekawar. Ronnie Juan, what the...
I've actually seen them in action. I think you were playing Bob.
Yeah,
That is the surprise factor, though.
That was a hilarious game.
What didn't you? You beat Bob.
You would
What was the score
never
against
imagine to
Bob?
be thinking of looking for pass blocks.
No.
Jellial says, I've been playing Chorfs for 20 years, but I couldn't come up with any of those skills.
To be fair, when it works, it really works, and when it doesn't, it really doesn't.
Okay, we've had some results
But
in.
I've seen it work, and it was hilarious.
We've got some results coming in now, so let's go. Let's go through these results. Okay, so results in this evening. Charlie Banks, the Armoured Armadillos, who are their season seems to be falling apart a little bit. Has lost to Agnash, so Charlie's going to be in a brilliant mood. The Paravon Patriots, Agnash's Bretonian teams, have beaten the Armoured Armadillos 1-0. It's a high kick in the match. Charlie
didn't need that.
Charlie Banks, the catcher, is missed next game. No skill ups for Charlie tonight. The Paravon Patriots, a couple of linemen missed next game next week. One skill up for Blitzer, picks up the MVP. That match finishes 1-0 to the Paravon Patriots, who are fourth. They leapfrog the Armoured Armadillos in the league. Oh, Ekawar, I don't think I'll ever get over that.
Is Ekawar coming to the tabletop? Because shotgun first round.
Oh dear.
Not this time, no.
Tector has said that he thinks your skill picks are interesting. Oh dear. Nobody ever expects the pass block bull centaur Inquisition.
Pass block nerves of steel. Let's not forget the combo pick.
I know, right? Were they misclicks, Ekawar? Is that what it was?
I presume, which one came first? Which was first?
I actually think I might have picked Nerves of Steel first.
Can I ask a question? Did you select these skills after the edge increase, or were you bold and did it before the edge increase?
After the edge increase.
Okay, so it's still not any better. I don't know why that even matters.
Well, it is better.
It is definitely. It's definitely better.
The first bull though was built on purpose.
Okay.
The catch, diving catch one.
The diving catch one, yeah.
So they weren't misclicks.
The pass block was a misclick, sort of.
Sort of. What were you trying to take?
I really can't remember because it was such a horrible match that I got roaring drunk during it, and I can't remember why I picked any skill that day.
Were you going to take just pass instead?
Yeah, did you sneeze? Did you sneeze when you were clicking? Yeah, it might have been pass. Bob and Yak says, I can see a great future for these centaurs.
Yeah, or if you're gonna quit Chorfs, they're gonna sell them.
I might.
Nobody's going to buy them. Let's not. Nobody would buy those ball
Come
centre.
on,
Oh,
it's
put them up on the
opportunity
transfer market.
Bob played short.
Bob would buy them, wouldn't you, Bob? Bob would re-roll just to buy them, I reckon. So your best player, bearing in mind the skill picks that you've taken after in your team, is probably that Karsdorff blocker that's got sensible choices: grab, dauntless, stand firm, guard, mighty blow, and then probably that. You've got a passing hobgoblin as well, who's also got dirty player.
Nah, he died.
Oh, he's dead now, is he?
This match. I'm a thrown rock.
That's probably
The second one of the match.
that's probably for the best.
No, it isn't. I actually had, the way my team was built, I was able to ball the entire length of the pitch in one turn. And hardly anybody saw that coming.
Jelly was confused himself because he was trying to work a way to make those skills work, and then he realised, why would I ever want to make those skills work? Jellywood is on fire tonight.
Three balls and so on, and then short pass or quick pass, diving catch.
Bob has asked Echoart, don't quit until he's ready to go chorf.
I'm not quitting until the diving catch ball dies or he actually makes legendary status. 13 more points.
Go on, son. Get in!
Well, I had a passing hop, Frank. Just died this match.
So you need 30 more SPPs to make that ball centaur legendary.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That's just.
And he's got a niggling injury, so I'm not
Yes.
fixing his chances of actually getting there.
You're selling into
Very
us
high.
now. Right, we've got a few more results in. So Christoph's Red Rock Dragons, that's the Chaos team, had the misfortune of coming up against an on-fire Pro Elf team this evening, coached by Greg Cad. The Pink Birds will be very pleased with their result tonight. 4-1 to the Pro Elves. They had to take 82 blocks during the game, and they've managed to walk away with only one casualty. It was three casualties.
But they died. One of them died.
Yeah, one of them did die, but it was only a dodge lineman, so that's not the end of the world. So I think they'll be very pleased with 4-1 in Alt Northwest. Very nice to see Pro Elves doing so well. The Red Rock Dragons do look doomed this season.
Oh, come on, he's just levelled up. Oh, dude.
He's badly hurt. He's only badly hurt. From Barron Hills West this evening, as we saw at the start of the show, and we've just been talking about it, so the Festa Spike Comets, Waldorf's Underworld team, annihilated Echoar's Hagrim Head Splitters 4-0. And they actually induced Skitter stab as well, didn't they? So, who actually managed to pick up 6 star player points during the course of the game. I like that. I like that.
All the injuries he made was made by the crowd throwing rocks.
Oh, really?
All 2 of them,
Including the death.
including the death.
So which one needs 13 more star player points?
Diving catch.
Oh, you swines.
Oh yes, I see.
I'll do it. I'll live with that. I'll live with that.
He only needs 11.
He does only need 11 now. He's on 165. He got 2 casualties tonight by the looks of it.
Or a pass and a score.
Or a pass and a touchdown, yeah, true.
Yeah, but he didn't get any touchdown, so it must be 2 casts.
Yeah. Or 4 passes. You just don't know with Echoar, do you?
Oh, is he not going to block? Are you not even talking about game? This is an exciting game.
Alright, let's focus on the game for a minute. There we go.
Yeah, let's leave the
Do we
weird
have
stuff.
to?
And,
Okay, second block. Oh, look. And the lack of tackle is hurting. This worked out very nicely for the Dark Elf there.
It's a bit one-shot deal though. When the Witch Elf got stunned, that was a bit of a pain. Oh. That was my other piece that was going to go and help. That doesn't really change anything, does it, or he's moved that player? Effectively, it's 3+2+, or if I'd come out this way, it would have been 3+2+.
Clearly, we're not allowed to say. Strength 4, movement 8 is disgusting, though. Jelliel's absolutely right on that.
Oh, found in the witch elf. Well, that'll do. I can live with that. If I can score, I can live with that.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Robbo, for selling me Obama. I think it was Robbo? Sure.
No, that's not a French fruit, is it, Obama?
You bought avocado from...
I bought avocado from him and Obama from somebody else. Oh, I hate it when people do that. Bulldog's just done, good job, man, nothing I could do. I'm like, brilliant, but I haven't scored yet, have I?
Shouldn't you do something about that?
Well, it's only a 3+2+.
It is only a 3+2+.
We're going to pause this here and we're going to listen to Thyrus think about it. So there we go. Depends which Republican you ask. It's very true. Obama isn't a French fruit. Nice. I see what you did there, Bushranger. I think that what I'd said about Obama. Sometimes I wish Coleman would put the extra skills on. By sometimes I mean every time. I'll do that for you right now. No, I can't. It's because I've paused it.
So you would have made the 3+ dodge.
Shut up.
You won't make it now.
I'm not making them on dice rolls, I'm just moving players around, because normally what I do is do this and then get boned when it all falls to pieces and I haven't done anything to try and sort it out. Right, here we go then. Here we go. 3+ for the reroll.
Famous last word.
Didn't use a dodge. There's the 6 again. Now...
Ooh, 3 in a row.
Is that 3 6s in a row?
Oh, that random number generator. What a load of crap. Armoring.
I'm not leaving these skills on. I don't even play my matches with the Ronnie Huan pass block. I still can't believe it.
still just shaking his head. Just no.
Yeah. I don't actually have the extra skills switched on for my when I'm playing the game. I don't have any of these lines on. I actually play like that.
Most of them I can work out, and if it's a weird one, it doesn't matter.
Do you have their skills above their head while you're playing, Thyrus?
No.
No, me.
But let's also be clear that might be because I can't remember how to do it. But it mainly is because I find it annoying.
Just press it one extra time.
It's control. You press control to do it. Just
you see the added skills instead.
Okay, yeah, but then that would require, as we saw with the sprint on the Wood Elves, knowing what their base skills are, and that isn't always the case. So,
well, on Dark Elves you should probably know.
Oh, on the Dark Elves that's fine, but I should know my own team.
And on the North it's blocked.
There is some happy news from the Feyenoord camp, by the way. We now have an Agility 4 Blitzer, so that's nice. Names is better because a lot of them are funny. So we've got Anne, George, Ethel, Graham, Obama, and Andy's baby.
The new Blitzer.
There's no apostrophe.
Don't need an apostrophe, do we?
If it belongs to Andy, it's Andy's baby. It would be Andy apostrophe.
I suppose I did George's mannequin and did do that.
Exactly.
So. Oh well.
That's Megatron.
Lolatron, wasn't it?
No,
Lolathor.
Megatron.
Yeah.
Sanchetta, the first.
Frankfurt says he likes having the skills on because seeing all that block guard, mighty blow and claw on the display sexy when I have it. Nice. You disgust me. Can this Agi 4 also have pass block? No, Ron. Agi 4 pass block. It's not allowed. I have to say, who was I playing? Glasshammer's got an Agi 6 pass block in Wood Elf. That's horrible. It does it belong to Andy, the baby? That's cold, Loki Star. Allegedly Andy's the father, is that what you're saying? Ouch.
Oh, this might be a touchback. Come on!
Perfect D. The ball is in the end zone. Do you not have kick?
Yes. I know, I go full on. It's 3 squares back. I give myself 4 squares to the side. That because you might as well. Most kicks will be fine. That doesn't work, Matthew. That is an illegal formation.
Never. If I'm kicking it, it never works.
It works well for me. Okay. If you're not going to push it, then what's the point?
Echo, are you Ronnie Juan's admin?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
I don't know. Am I?
Yeah, he says. Ronnie Juan says, "I'm not letting this go. I expect more from my admin. Pass block, honestly." Can we actually own people? Of course. I don't know. I think my children belong to me.
This is a stupid question. We probably shouldn't ask it in the group thing. Pass block is the resultant interception is how. Oh yeah, because pass block is just to get you in for the interception. It doesn't modify the interception, does it?
No,
just get you the extra 3 squares to move.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't
even. You don't even have to get into an interception.
No, you don't. It's just 3 squares to move, and obviously that could be.
You have to be able to get into a point where you can either intercept it or put a tackle zone on the passer or the catcher.
Which is basically why I took it first.
Yeah, look. So Jelly, just for your benefit, this is a blitzer. This is a lineman. This is a blitzer.
If he by chance intercepts the ball,
at the moment, the runner.
Why is Bulldog hitting Andy's baby?
Well, see, that's also the question, that if I ever, people should look at what they do. Well, one of them is Jim's, fiance, Anne, and people seem more than happy to punch her in the face.
Oh.
Where is the glove?
And one of them is Obama.
The glove died, the glove was the other witch elf.
Oh, sad time.
The hammer's only just come back as a, foul. I know he got bribed, but early doors.
When Bushranger, when he looks at Dark Elves. Oh, come on, Ekoar. Don't. You discussing the merits of rolling a double on a bull centaur and picking dodge as your skill, Ekoar?
No, not that. I'm just questioning why he expected more out of his admin.
Okay. Wood elves, witch elves and blitzers are overrated. Really, Frank?
Yeah, of course they are. I mean, I've always said dark elves are underpowered.
Yeah, double. Where are the assassins?
But to be fair, the best elf players, without a doubt, is the war dancers.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they're kick-ass straight out of the box.
Yeah, but after the war dancers, what's the best elf player? Is it the witch elf? Or could you make an argument for the pro elf blitzer or the pro elf catcher?
Pro elf catcher is definitely not one of them. Pro elf blitzer is pretty solid.
I don't know. The 8-3-4 stat line is nice. That move, and then the nerves of steel catch. He never needs any more offensive skills.
Oh, still not stopping scoring, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. The Pro Elf Blitz is good. It's question, Witch Elf need the first skill you take on a Witch Elf is block or wrestle. More often, depending on how you want to build it. I suppose the first skill you take on a Pro Elf Blitz would be dodge, though, to bring him in line. Well, I don't know.
So you have a blood stepper.
Yeah, the frenzy's killer, though, isn't it? Although Witch Elves with Frenzy you can turn a Pro Elf Blitzer into a pseudo Witch Elf, can't you? Give a Pro Elf Blitzer Frenzy. Give him Frenzy, give him Dodge.
Let's put it the other way around. What's the worst Blitzers?
Oh, the High Elf ones and the Dark Elf Blitzers. They're both the same, aren't they?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about just the Elves ones. I'm talking about
the worst Blitzers in the game.
Blitzers. Must be Kislev, right? I mean, Blitzers that start without block.
Kislev Blitzer. Yeah, but it's what you're paying for, though. There, isn't it? Once they've got a skill, then they're horrible to play against, aren't they? The Dwarf Blitzer, he's not great. That's a shout. There aren't Halfling Blitzers, Bush Ranger, just to be clear on that. Kislev Blitzers have agility to... Yeah, I mean, the access, I don't think... No, the Kislevs are off the market.
Yeah, I'm just saying... I'm not saying they're worse overall.
How about Bretonian Blitzers?
Straight out of the box.
Bretonian Blitzers don't have strength access, do they? How about Bretonian Blitzers? No strength
Bretonian
access.
Blitzers. No, but neither do any of the
elves, I suppose. Yeah.
But they do have Agi, General, and Pass.
They do.
Access.
Oh no, I think the Dwarf Blitzer is a good shout. Although the Dwarf Blitzer at least has thick skull, so do you want to trade the Dwarf Blitzer's thick skull for an extra point of movement, and then you've got an Orc Blitzer?
Yeah, Tecker is not far off either. Khemri Blitzers, the Blitzer.
Have we had a wild animal tonight? Oh, the hammer as he levels.
I think they're armor 8, but minus Agi, yeah.
Oh, bugger.
Ooh, this late in the game, didn't fancy that, no?
Well, he's a 6 SPP player. You can't. When I've got the other Blitzers and the Witch Elf, I just can't.
How many Blitzers are you missing on this squad at the moment? Yeah, but the longevity of the Blitzer, I suppose the white is better, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, probably the Blitzer not great, is he? They're there to be pure kill pieces, though, aren't they? I mean, you're not unless you're me, you're not going to plan to build a dynamic passing offense with a Khemri team, are you? Any idea what the score is in the good Dark Elf game? We can go and have a quick look. We can just skip away from this one.
Seems unnecessary.
Let's have a look at around the game, around the grounds. Ooh, I can't spell. It's 0-0 still. Your bat is holding his own. Witchwood Tossers are 2-1 up against the Friendly Face Huggers. Glastonbury Tours 1, Leicester Mortuary 1. Black Metal Cultists 0 against Warpstone North End, that's 0-0. Anton's Goats Just Want to Have Fun, that's 0-0 with the Mountain Thorns. And the Big Bloody Butchers on 0-0 with the Great Escape. Griffin's Wood East result just in. 1-0 to Count Termio against Calistine. Oh, I'm playing them in the FA Cup. Oh, and they've had a Blitzer decrease armour, so he's missing. Mr. Sneeze has levelled up though. Oh, they're all named after Mr. Men. I love it. Alt Northwest, Mucky Ann. That's EDS Gaming's team. They won 2-1 against Hexley's The Wrecking Crew. Mucky Ann is second in the league now. The Wrecking Crew look like they're in trouble. They're in a relegation dogfight. They're sitting in 10th. A couple of missed next games for the Wrecking Crew as well. Midnight West, Slacksland Tanks finished 2-1 against Barlin's Ballsackers. That's a win for Javrel's Lizard Men. Missed next game Skink. Barlin's Ballsackers, no injuries of note there. Dratwold Forest West, Calorius versus Stu DDJ finished 1-0 to the return of the Quorn. That's Stuart's Wood Elf team against the Dark Elves. They had a lineman killed each, and there's a miss next game on a Witch Elf. That brings us up to date with the current fixtures. So it's still 0-0 in that Nagarai Shadow Reavers Paul Berezo. There's a touchdown for the Mountain Thorns. They've gone 1-0 up. Going back to tonight's feature game, Reborn again versus the Bastion of Manly Sports. Let's see if Reborn again can get the equaliser.
I didn't realise he was top of the league as well.
What? Bulldog?
Yeah. Tackles on in his ball carrier.
You just had answer.
Yeah. Come on, your first one on all of them, Mac. No. Although to be fair, he was mostly gone for the first half, wasn't he?
Yep.
What's he going to do? Punch the runner?
He's already. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what he's. What, Ethel? It's a blitzer, isn't it?
No, George's mannequin, the runner.
Or that one. The way he's set up there, it looks like he's going to dodge, to be honest.
Yep.
Oh.
Called it. The problem is, Ethel is a sidestepping blodger.
That he is. Strength 4 as well.
Yeah, he's got Dauntless though, because it's the runner that hasn't blocked yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wow. Using a lot of players.
So,
Ah!
and it works. He positioned that well though. He moved all the players to stop the sidestep coming.
He did, but ultimately that's a 3-0 dodge to get away, and if he'd have fallen over, it was game over.
Indeed. %83% chance of him successfully dodging away though, to be fair.
So, on Obama, are you gonna get leap next?
Probably, yeah.
It's the ideal witch elf, isn't it? Wrestle, tackle and agility 5.
Yep. And leap.
Yep. Don't need any skills after that, do you? Sidestep, I suppose, keep you off the sidelines.
Yeah.
And
Or fend.
keep her alive.
Fend's useful, yeah. Oh, yep. It's just the start of the second half. Thanks for the update here, Frank. Start the second half. Fant Fox and Yorbat are 1 casualty each. Mighty Blow piling on tackle Witch Elf. It's the other way to build them, I suppose. A ball sacker and a ball cracker.
Oh, come on. Jeez. Ah.
10 versus 9 to the Dark Elves. Rock KO'd an Orc to give Fant Fox the edge. Dead Black Orc, Apotha carried it into dead. Oh.
Yeah. No, I have to leave that. Needed a tackle zone on the ball carrier.
You're going to sack the hammer or see what skill he gets, I suppose. See what skill he gets.
He's MNG. I don't know how much money I get.
No,
out of
he's
it.
He's not missing next game, is he? He's -1 armor.
Yeah, no, but he will be MNG.
Yeah, true.
So if I'm not looking to buy one straight after, come on.
Maybe he gets plus armor.
Yes.
You don't take
No, I mean we'll see. I mean my money's all right. 130, I think. So get some money from this game.
There you go, Cyrus. One wild animal.
I know, indeed. There we go. Obama takes a face punch. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
It's not dreadfully helpful, those dice, is it?
Shut up, like mine have been.
But the jump up doesn't. A wrestle on a player without jump up.
Oh yeah, no, indeed. Yeah, the jump up is not really much use to him. But he's gonna have to leave himself. Oh, he's got enough players to cover.
Out of interest, Jelliel, you say you'd wrestle her 100% there, and oh yeah, then you go and stand on her. You problem is you can't get to her to stand on her in this situation. Oh yes, you can. Of course you can. You've got two. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's always better for it to be on the floor than pushed one square further out.
Nice. Bob says a nice stud sandwich. Horrible man, that Bob. I've always said it.
Oh, going for it. Going for it. Come on, let's burn one of those re-rolls. Yeah.
Oh, he's not fouling.
He's got a player left if he decides to dodge.
That's just rolling one die, he's obviously not.
Yeah, but to get there, he needs to roll 2 go for it to get the fouling even here.
Oh yeah, he's
That's just getting a running start.
Doesn't foul. Can someone kill Cheney, please? I have a bit of salt with that guy. No. I have a lot of luck killing Cheney at tabletops, though, I have to admit.
Bloody stuff. Bloody everywhere.
It's the last turn of the match. It's time for something really crazy.
It's not something really crazy, but it worth that 2+ dodge for 2 dice. Soon find out.
Guys, I'm deliberately not reading out the suggestions here because Thyros...
No, that's fine.
Mostly because it's pretty shit suggestions.
Oh!
So now we've manufactured a 1 dice block on the ball carrier.
I want to put the ball up there.
1 dice?
Yes, 4 strength
Strength
4 into
four
strength
versus
4.
strength 4.
Oh!
Oh, that's a nice bounce. You jammy git. It's not that jammy. I've got tackle. I haven't got tackle.
You really
Clearly
don't.
playing a hand though, so.
You really don't have tackle.
Well, I do. Okay, I do. Yeah.
That's why you would foul the witch elf.
Yeah. I wonder if Bulldogs regretting not fouling now.
Not that I like actually putting Penguin, Charlie Banks as role model, but in this case,
Yeah, that's right, Bob.
Jonesy Jones.
As long as you believe you have tackle, that's enough.
So, yeah.
Exactly. Absolutely. No, the point being was that was the player that had to make that play, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, right. A bit of strawberry jam with that block, Ronnie Huan says.
Have I allowed him to shove again? Possibly I have. Well, he's got plenty of people who can score.
True. Do you have any sure hands pieces? Oh, he's got an agility 4.
Yeah, somewhere. The runner, I think.
He's got the agility 4 guy as well.
Yep.
The runner doesn't have sure hands. Oh, he's got another runner, strength 4 runner. But he can't score, can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that runner on the floor with sure hands can't actually score. So Fant, Fox, quad skulls, and the game is back on. Wow. We will go straight to the top, to the other Dark Elf match. Playing Orcs tonight. Fant Fox straight at the end of this game.
I'm probably gonna head off after this game.
No worry, it's 11 o'clock, isn't it, where you are?
Yeah.
You're going to book your flights this week?
Hopefully. Something's come up on job, so I'm gonna see if I can weasel my way out of that first.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a lot of overtime.
Ooh,
Like 6 weeks of overtime in a row.
not quite sure what the point of that was, but anyway. Nice, he's going to bump the ball.
Where's it going?
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes! That's what we like.
Brutal.
We've still got
Plenty of options.
You've still got a player can come round, pick it up and hand it off to someone.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't have an awful lot of guard on his team at the moment, does he?
No, he doesn't. I was quite surprised.
One of them died.
And he hasn't got. Actually, I've just noticed this.
MNG.
Where are his Norse werewolves? Has he not used them?
Maybe
With these tackle pieces that got injured. This actually isn't going to be too bad now, is it?
Yeah, but how does he get a player to the ball?
The one next to the Yeti. Oh, he's movement 5. Whoops.
But doesn't he have the Agi4? Sure hands piece.
Oh, that's the sure hands piece.
Oh, the short hands has done it. Now he just needs to get it to him.
Or who's he going to pass to?
The guy.
The runner.
Oh, he's going to hand off in a tackle zone. Oh,
Oh,
it worked.
feck off. Jesus! That was rubbish.
Well done, Bulldog.
That's what you get for rolling pals on the ball carrier.
Thinking you had tackle.
Level 5 plus.
Easiest 5+ of his game of his life.
Well, that was it. A 2-2 match. The runner skills up. Oh, he had skilled up anyway, hadn't he?
Oh, that's annoying. Yes. The one player I really don't need anymore in BB2.
Right, good game to watch. Oh no, don't do that.
Oh no, it was good. It was
Entertaining game. Right, let's catch the end of this Premiership game.
I will.
Yeah, I'm going to depart as well. Take care, guys. Have fun. You around for a bit after go.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll see you later. Everyone, I'm going for a shower. Keep your hands clean.
See you
It's
guys.
nice to think about both Waitrix and Thyrus getting undressed at the same time now, everybody. Yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
Good night.
Nice.
See you next week.
Yep. Bye.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 orcs on the pitch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dark elves in play. We do have a dead black orc. Movement 3, agility 1, guard, block, break, tackle, mighty blow to death. And the thrower, the star thrower, gouge eye, miss next game. On the dark elf side, we've got a miss next game on a blitzer. Not sure we've ever had the perfect season in the Premiership. Result in from the conferences. Oh no, from Howling Hills West, sorry. Apologies. Glastonbury Tours, that's Pylon's team versus the Leicester Mortuary, that's Lyrassian's team. Finished 1-1. And 2-3 on casualties. We've got a dead lineman for the Bretonians and 2 dead linemen for the Bretonians. Fend that, sunshine. No deaths for the Necromantic team. No skill ups either. So that match finishes 1-1. And the match that we've just been watching live, the results just coming for that on the video printer, it's 2-2. As we've just seen it. 62% possession for Bulldog tonight. But that's elves don't need much possession. Haunted Hills East result in Horde Masters, the Black Metal Cultists playing Fantasy's Underworld, the Warpstone North End. That's Nurgle Underworld. Finished 1-1, 31 to 30 blocks apiece. 1 death aside. Unfortunately, Warpstone North End star thrower with 57 star player points is dead. Fatman Boozers, Mountain Thorns beat Anton's. Goats just want to have fun. Although Fatman Boozers, one of his Bull Centaurs is -1 movement now, unfortunately. 79 star player points, Bull Centaur now movement bust. 1 skill up for Goats just want to have fun. They're 7th this season. Frenzy Goat has skilled up. He's got an agility boost already, so I'm interested to see what he's going to take. Miss next game for a Beastman. Miss next game for a Warrior. Nothing of other note. Oh hello, what's happened here? What have I clicked on? Oh, sorry viewers, I just left the channel for a moment, so if you just typed anything, I haven't seen it because I was tabbed away from you. Yeah, Ekoa, we do need to get you to a tabletop, and we've got no excuse. We've got no excuse because you're only in Denmark, and if the Finns can get over,
Finns can always travel.
hello, Lady Killjoy. Nice of you to drop by. Finns can always travel, or Danes can always travel.
True, but someone has to serve the alcohol.
I was going to say, if you caught a boat over to the United Kingdom, it'd just be like pillaging, like your ancestors used to. So.
Yeah, but you know, we tried that. Decided Ireland was better.
Nice.
Prettier women. Too many men in dresses and British coat.
A lot of rain tonight, isn't it? Don't let his wife hear you.
It is the UKBBL, so the rain would be.
That's true. This is why I have a weather dome. My home pitch. Not one of these beer stands.
Yeah, but I really need to somehow get my boss week off.
Say that again?
I really need to get my boss to give me a week off.
To travel to the UK.
Yeah.
Well, we're very hopeful the next UKBBL event will be a NAF sanctioned event as well, open to other NAF members as well. So that's what we're hoping to do.
So I can get my ass kicked by.
And then you get it accredited on the NAF website. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Then I'll have to show up. That's a given.
You could bring, you know, I might even allow you to build a ball centre as long as he's got catch, diving catch, or maybe nerves of steel and pass block would be better. I mean, I'd give you extra TV if you promised that with the skills you're going to take.
Be arranged. just wait to see how many will line up first to actually play me.
3,
Get
4,
a chance
5,
to kill
6,
that.
7, 8. So it's now 8 aside here. Which way do you think this game's going to go, Ekoar? Not that I should really ask you and your knowledge of Blood Bowl, seeing as you take silly skills like that. I always think if the ball
I'm
is
actually rooting. I'm rooting for the Orcs.
well, nobody likes to see a perfect season, do they?
Yeah.
Ducky lost again. By the way, I don't know if people saw that. The Sage beat Ducky this week. So the Sage is in a strong second position in Prem East, closing in on the Nagarai Shadow Reavers. Although Jimbo's still in with a shout.
Frank, the reason for the NAS 3 was actually more to catch the ball in a tackle zone or accept the handoff, not for the set.
It's taking catch and diving catch next, Frank. Don't you know that? God, can you imagine if they'd all been on one player? God, blimey. Been a lot of doubles.
He does not have that yet. No.
No, the other one has break tackle, but not that one. Is that going to be his next skill?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Out of interest, if you rolled a double on him, what would you come up with? Dare I ask?
No, you don't. You do not dare.
Especially if you'd had a drink.
Depending on what match it was, yeah. Might be something sensible. Might be Lee. Who knows?
Can you leap when you move in pass block?
I believe you actually can.
Yeah, I believe so as well. I'm with Bob on this one. Very much so.
Bob would be the expert.
The King of Leap, is that what we call him, Bob? It's a leap question, Bob. You don't know the answer to. That's disgusting.
Three squares is what you can move on a pass block.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, it is 3 squares on pass block. You can't move far, and you have to end up either in a tackle zone of the thrower or the catcher, or in a position where you can intercept the ball.
But let's face it, I'm actually hoping for another AG increase.
Bob had a leaping rat ogre once.
Yeah, I've had that too.
Minotaur with catch as well, wasn't it, Bob? There we go, the Dark Elves have got the ball back. Now what can you do about making it safe? Is he thinking about a pass? Oh, he's already done the pass. Oh no, he hasn't. Okay. Reroll in hand as well. Yeah, he needs a good set of dodges here. That's what he needs to do. Tackle there.
We all know elves can't touch.
That one's not got tackle though. The lack of tackle's killing the orcs. The only guy that he needs to worry about is this blitzer here. He's the only tackler. He's also strip ball. If you can deal with him, this is looking good for the Dark Elves now, is it not?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I think if Gav thought about passing for a bit, he would pass. He would have passed a lot less. People never think about pass. Honestly, I think about pass all the time. Problem is, that's exactly what you do with High Elves, and I played High Elves for 20 odd years, so it got ingrained in me. Literally, I played nothing but High Elves. It was the only team I ever really liked playing. I did have a Goblin team. I also had a Chaos Dwarf team. Shh, don't tell anyone. I apologise for that. Echo was opening a tin of beer.
Yes.
Yeah, but I love the pass. It looks so beautiful. It's the beautiful game. It's not optimal. I know it's not optimal. It's what I like to do. So, I mean, when I first joined the UKBBL, I played High Elves, and after 20 odd years, I just didn't want to play them anymore. I got so annoyed at the ones, the double ones and stuff, and I know I still rolled them with orcs, but I don't notice them as much. The orcs do need some removals now, though.
One.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the orcs have numbers now. Got to keep this guy really active. I think he's a little bit too far to one side, if I'm honest. Need to use these guys to kind of get round in front and tag some of these guys from the front. Difficult. Oh, and he's movement 4, so that doesn't help. I would be using this guy and going an extra square to come here to tag a couple of these dodge pieces as well. You want to get this guy involved. I'll take this lineman round here, pop him there into that square. Can't do that now. Yes, you can. You can still do that. Yeah, I would have had this guy in this square here. Let's tag these two guys. Force and dodges. I would have had this guy here. Not sure what I would have done with this one. I think the troll would have tagged this guy. Actually, having a look at the passing stats this season, which is the only important stat that actually matters. I think everyone agrees with that. Passing is the most important thing in Blood Bowl. If you're not going for the pass, what you're doing playing Blood Bowl. So in the main league, the leaders this season are the Avalon Arrows. It's a high elf team. They're on 252 yards passed this season already. Second place is the Hugging Trees. That's Duda's team from Barron Hills West. 214 yards passed. Then it's Fire and Orc and the boys. We've passed for 210 yards in 7 games this season. That's pretty epic for an Orc team. And then the only other non-Orc team in the top, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Top 13 teams, only 2 non-elf teams. Fire and Orc in at 3, and then you've got the Kislev Minster Harriers in at number 5. They've passed for 184 yards this season. The ball's here. It's right there. Honestly, it's right there, look. There's the ball. But I was more interested in giving you the stats for pass yardage this season. It's the only stat that matters. I have to admit, it has been a stellar season for pass yardage for Fire and Orc. He's going to get a 1 dice block on the ball carrier here, isn't he? With strip ball. I don't think there's anything Fantfox can do about it now. 2 go for it to do it though. Oh, he's tagging him. He's got dodge. This guy's got dodge. This is a nice piece. I like this guy. Depends if he's feeling ballsy. Does he want to go for the go for it or the dodge? Oh, is this guy gonna? There. This guy's coming across though. This will be some go for it. Yeah, nice. I think I'd have gone for 1 more go for it there. I would still take this on 4-4-3 for the blitz. What else can you do here if you don't take it on? That's game. Frankfurter, what's your team called? Is it the fecal people? Fecal fetishes. Is that your team? You've passed for 8 yards this season. You'll be happy to know. Your Nurgle team has passed for 8 yards. Well, that's just not Blood Bowl, is it? Honestly.
Almost make the first page.
8 yards. Don't think.
No, if you look at passing, you just turn 1 page.
Oh, you do?
Down. 2 yards behind Waldorf.
What's Waldorf on?
72 yards.
That's still rubbish, isn't it? Let's be honest.
For an Underworld team, yeah.
No, I meant for you. 70 yards. That's disgusting. You should be able to pass a lot more than that with your players.
Yeah, but they keep dying. Except for the balls, but everyone who can actually throw the damn ball keeps dying.
Why should you have between 20 and 25 yards, Farron? Oh, he's blitzing with the troll. Okay. Oh, break tackle! Oh, that's a legendary play by the troll! Look at the guy go! What a play! Oh, and an armour break as well. What a play that was!
Very nice.
Not sure it really helps. How is he going to get through now? Still got to dodge this guy through. That's a... What a great play though. Well done, Splen Stench. I like that. And there's the tackle. Bless you. I think it was a cough rather than a sneeze, Sebo, but thanks. That's true. Getting the ball on the ground is huge at that point. Agreed. Oh, he's dodged the first one. Now you've dodged that one. The next one's easy. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Pick it up. You know you want to. Two more go for it here. You can even throw the ball down here. No, chooses not to. Tag the ball. I suppose the danger of going onto the ball there is if you fail to pick it up, it goes in the crowd and the ball can go anywhere. You've got more control on where it is here. He didn't pick up Jelly, that's why.
But things are looking brighter for York.
Sorry, say that again, Echoar?
Said things are looking brighter for the Orcs.
Indeed, it's still 0-0 though. You know, I'd be. You know, where's the player downfield? Where's your receiving option for the legendary bomb? Need a goblin downfield here.
But it really doesn't matter so long as it breaks the perfect season.
Oh no! You need to do more than that. You need a glorious win.
True, that would be icing. Okay. I think we're going to end up seeing some all or nothing play here.
Well, let's see what the creme de la creme of Prem. This is Prem East, this is Prem West. This is Prem East. Couple more turns to go yet, though, hasn't he? You're all forgetting about the passing option. There you go. There's he dodging on a 3+. That works. Yeah, don't follow up. Get in the end zone. Touchdown. Passing option. Totally worth it. Just do it. You know you want to do it, Fan Fox. Everyone wants to see the pass play.
What everyone really wants to see is attempt at the pass play, but failing in the dodge. Or maybe the pick.
The problem is with that break tackle troll there, how did you get away from him? I mean, speaking as the Dark Elf team here, how do you make the ball safe here? I think go for the TD. This might be the best option you've got. Oh, the ball pickup fails. This is a big call. If this goes in the crowd, this could be lovely for the Orcs. Yeah, look at that. You got to be happy with that if you're Orcs. That's huge. Sure, Sebo. That's fine. Don't worry, Sebo. You can come back with your Kislev team. And to do that, you just need to left click on my name and click on Whisper. Oh, Fanfox is in the channel. So I called it right, Jelliel. I said go in the end zone and throw the ball. Passing option was the play. That's what everyone's saying there. Nothing can go wrong with a passing play, you see. People forget this. I used to tell Andy every week. If you pass the ball, nothing can fail.
Unless, of course, you run up against dodging ogre.
Oh god, that's the movement 5 Orc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He struggles to get to the end zone. 1, 2. Yeah, the dodging break tackle ogre, fantastic player. Well, that's not helpful.
Gore.
Nobody is listening to me anyway. That's very true. So that's where you went wrong, you see, Fanfox. The passing play is the way to go. That was a ballsy block by the troll. I'm not sure I'd have done that. But yeah, now he's freed up these 2 blitzers, so this is looking fairly reasonable. And this Dark Elf here is only movement 5 as well, so tempted with a pick-up and a cheeky go for it here. And then it's kind of the Orcs to lose. The best troll you ever saw. It's great, isn't it? Block guard, stand firm, break tackle. He's about to get another skill. Oh, and he's picked the ball up in the rain. Look at that. And there's the cheeky go for it. It's almost as if I'm playing this team. And then got this guy off the touchline. Oh, he went for an extra go for it. That's... No. Whoa. Genuinely, what does that gain him, though? That go for it. I don't understand that, unless he miscounted on this guy. Yeah, I think he must have miscounted on this guy, because that's not really gained him anything. He didn't need that extra GFI unless he didn't look at his stat line properly. But yeah, well, you're back. It brings the perfect season to the end. Yeah, due some losses, Fant Fox. That does put the cat amongst the pigeons, though, because that puts you on to 701. Sage is on 602. Same touchdown differential now. Have you still got to play the Sage? Night, guys. Night, Frank. Fant Fox, do you still have to play the Sage? Or have you already played him? They've already played, okay. Having a hell of a season though, Fant Fox, because I mean, to be honest, your team doesn't look that scary. It's a couple of big players. They've all been removed from the pitch, I suppose. Might say that your bat's been targeting them well. Played Sage already, okay. So you got to the head-to-head in your favour. Surf coming up. There he goes. Off goes Sawzog. Well, thank you very much for joining us this evening, folks, as this game wraps up. Thanks very much for joining me this evening, Ekawara, and sharing your interesting skill decisions for Bull Centaurs.
It was my pleasure. It completely screwed up Runny's day.
Was Penguin nasty to your Dark Elves, Fant Fox? No, night, Gel. Thanks for joining us this evening. Oh, and a foul dodge to boot. It goes wrong, it goes wrong. That's GG. And Paul Berets needed this win actually, because they were in a bit of a tussle down the bottom of the table. That puts them on 11 points and into a decent mid-table standing now on 11 points. Jump over the mountain thorns, and goats just want to have fun. And liquid light to put them in the top half of the table. What your bat's thinking about here is if he puts this Black Orc here, he could actually surf this guy if the troll doesn't go stupid, which is just what he's done. He's gone silly. Oh, use the reroll. Might as well. What else are you going to use it for? And there's another surf. Wrestle dodge off the pitch. Oh, that's brutal.
Well, I'll come back and enjoy some breakfast and enjoy everyone have fun. Right, no, see you later.
Well, thanks for that, Thyrus. Welcome back.
Hello.
Breakfast, you say?
I think he was talking to his wife.
I was. I assumed the tweet was finished. Apologies.
Good evening, Andy Davo.
Oh god, the stream hasn't finished.
No, last turn of this Premiership match, the Orcs have won it. Stops the perfect season.
That could have been awkward.
Probably a good thing Andy wasn't here when we discussed my skill kit.
No, that would have made Andy cry.
Get a heart attack.
Yeah.
3 level ups. 3 level ups.
Andy, the dodging line elf, gets. Ugh. Boring stuff.
Wrestle or block?
Not sure. The hammer, who is injured with -1 AV, gets plus strength.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so you're keeping him then.
Apparently so. And my runner gets 9. Oh god. Pass.
Has he got block?
No, actually block, I suppose. He's got dodge, cat, and obviously dumper.
Oh, and there's another failed dodge. The dice, when the dice leave you, they leave you, don't they? Just leaves Paul Bereza to run this in. Are they going to throw any vanity blocks? How bold is your bat feeling? Oh, he's just congratulating his opponent. Here he goes, runs it in. And that's the touchdown. Well, and that's the game. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Oh, we were talking about, Andy, Bull Centaur. Ekawar gave one Bull Centaur who's got an agility increase. No, in fact, let's start with the other one because that's even more ridiculous. The first one's got 2 doubles, so the 2 doubles you took on the Bull Centaur was catch and diving catch. The second one gets an agility increase, so gets 1 double. So of course you take pass, block, and nerves of steel. And on that bombshell, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thank you very much to Waitrix as usual. Thank you very much for Ekawar for joining us on the show. And Co-Commissioner Thyros. Fantastic. 2 great games. And they're both very entertaining, actually, in different ways. 2-2 between Thyros and Bulldog earlier on. And this evening, unfortunately, Phantom Fox's perfect season has gone. And your bats managed to pull off a win to go top half of the table. Until next week, this is GCBC signing off.
You're welcome. I'm quite sure that Andy won't go big.